Greetings, I'm David, and this is Pokemon Emerald for the Game Boy Advance. So, if you were around maybe about a year ago or so, we played another Pokemon game, Pokemon Crystal, and I had a lot of fun with that. I did that with my friend Rando from Rando, the YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing this game with him as well. So if you missed that playthrough, essentially what we did was we did what I call a tag team, but the premise is I will play the first gym up to the first gym, and then I will pass the save to him, and he'll do the second gym, and then I'll pass it back, and we'll go back and forth. So, decisions that I make will affect what he does, and then decisions that he makes will affect what I do. So, I think it should be a lot of fun. Again, his channel is in the description, as well as being should be at the end of the videos here. And obviously, it's on my channel. So, we have first choice, girl or boy. We're gonna go with a girl, because, I don't know, I like May. But she is not going to be called May in this playthrough. She is actually going to be called... Thankfully we had just enough characters for this. Never really understood the point of character limits, but whatever. Well, I do understand the point of them, but they're still annoying. She is going to be called Emerald in this game, since it is the version of the game that we're playing. And kind of fitting with the themes of the last two Pokemon games that I've played. You're Emerald. Plus, I just like the name Emerald. It's a unique type of name. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Oh, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in the Pokemon Lab. So what, like, is her bandana green? Like, it looks green, but I don't remember it being green in any of Sapphire. Maybe I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's an Emerald exclusive thing. Like, it looks like the border is green. So I would assume that is because we're playing the Emerald version. Now, here's the thing. I have never actually played the Emerald version. I know they change a few things, they add a few things, but I have only ever played the Sapphire version, and it was years ago since I played Sapphire. So bear with me when we're going through this game, at least during my parts. It might not be perfect, but I'm gonna try my best, and I think we should still have a very fun time. So, if I remember correctly, there's actually no day-night cycle. Like, I think the time changes, but it doesn't, like, affect the scenery or the light outside. So, let's see here. Unfortunately, this old school clock actually had to think about this. So, it's about 8:40, I think, at the time that I'm recording. At the time that I was recording this, 8:35, okay. Yeah, 8:40. So, yeah. Just like any other JRPG that I do for the channel, I'm doing this post-commentary for specific reasons. The main one is especially when I'm doing this with doing a JRPG with someone else. We do not have time to sit around watching every single random encounter. And it makes it so much easier to do commentary and editing when I just have to worry about cutting out the random encounters and not like conversations or commentary along with it. So, that being said, though, obviously the first encounter of any new Pokemon will happen, as well as the trainer battles. It's mainly just to cut out or cut grinding. I think we are going to change the text speed real quick, just because it does get slow. Just like in Gen 1, if you come over to your PC and open the withdraw, you can actually get a potion that was apparently in your PC. You cannot sleep in your bed, though. At least not right now. It's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on it, but we missed him. Too bad. It was right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Anything interesting in the fridge? Nope. I don't know what the reference is to that. Like, obviously there's some reference, right? Alright. Let's check out his house first. Oh, hello. And you are? Oh, you're Emerald, our new next-door neighbor. We have a son about the same age. Our son is excited to making new friends. Our son is upstairs. Our son, our son, our son. So, I was kind of surprised about this. If you interact with this, talk with the kid. Is also a little. He's also a little sexist. His name is Brendan, which is a little surprising. I'm surprised that they didn't let you name him in this version, because usually you can name the rival, but apparently not in this. Maybe if you go and find his dad first, maybe you can name him instead. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead and head back outside and head down to the lab. I'm sure he will be here. Huh? Professor Birch. On field work. But I need to start my Pokemon adventure. So the way that we've done this in the past is I will play up until the first gym. That being said, it won't all be in one episode. I'm not a huge fan of trying to cram everything into like an hour-long episode. I'd rather split it up. So, that being said, the parts here will probably... this week will be 3 parts. And those will go up throughout the week. And then the next week, Rando will do his thing. And then the following week, I believe, is when we will go ahead and switch back to me, and I'll do a week. So, anyways, our first Pokemon battle. I chose Mudkip. I realized that Mudkip is one of the easier ones. I think Trico is technically the hard mode. I chose Mudkip because I had a poll, just to see like what people's favorite Gen 3 starter is, and it was overwhelmingly in favor of Mudkip. So I went with that one. I think that should be fine, and we'll have a fun time with them. Ooh! I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped by a Zigzagoon. Ugh. Hi, you're Emerald. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? So, Emerald, I've heard so much about you from your father. Heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Emerald received the Mudkip. Oh yeah. I usually am not a huge fan of nicknaming Pokemon, but while I'm doing this with Rando, I'm going to. So, what incredibly clever name are we going to go with? It's looking like Mudkip. Yep. Brilliant. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that Brandon will evolve Mudkip when he takes over. I'm not sure what level Mudkip evolves at. I keep meaning to look that up. Might be a good idea. Oh, don't be like that way. No, I really don't want to be friends with it. Fine. You weren't going to let me go until I agreed, were you? Let's see. Mudkip. When does Mudkip evolve? Okay. Level 16. So Brandon should be able to get to level 16. So I'm curious what it's going to do. If it's going to keep my nickname, or if it's going to do what Crystal did, where it ignored it and just evolved the name. I think he normally does his playthrough live compared to me, mainly because he doesn't have a live. I'm joking. But I personally prefer doing it like this, just to, it makes it a little easier. One, it cuts down on the amount of game that I have to actually commentate over, because otherwise this part probably would have been about 30 minutes rather than 20 or 22, or however long it actually is. Now, I grew up with Pokemon Sapphire. Well, yes. My first Pokemon game was Diamond, actually. But this was the version of Gen 3. Well, Sapphire was the version of Gen 3 that I had played growing up. And I enjoyed it, but I don't think I ever actually beat the Elite Four. I think I kind of got lost and didn't really know where to go. But I think we'll be fine. I have a feeling this guy would have stopped me anyways, even if I had tried to walk past him. So... But he does give me a free potion, so you know. I guess all is okay. Unfortunately, we cannot buy Pokeballs here. Not yet, at least. I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. We might as well talk to a couple of the villagers. That is one thing that I think I tend to do that Brandon does not, is I actually talk to everyone. So it kind of balances out the time that I cut out due to the random encounters. Okay, let's keep heading north. Oldale. I will say there are definitely more towns that are just kind of pointless. I say pointless. There just isn't like a gym in them in this version. Yeah, I did a little bit of grinding. We are up to level 7 now. I believe at this point Mudkip knows Water Gun, which is incredible. Or no, Mudslap, my bad. He will know Water Gun here shortly, which is a great attack this early on. Okay, so this is the one. That one that... Okay. Hey, it's Emerald. Oh yeah, Dad gave you a Pokemon. Since we're here, how about a little battle? I'll teach you what being a trainer is about. Yeah, I kind of already know that. Don't really need your help there, Brendan. This is also one of those few times when you can actually, like, battle before, before you can actually level up your Pokemon a little bit beforehand. So the benefit of Mudslap is that it's not a super strong attack, but it lowers accuracy. I don't think it's as broken as like Gen 1 Sand Attack, but it is still pretty helpful to do, especially when it's effective against the other type. So, against a electric type or a rock type, it would be an amazing benefit to us. You're not too shabby. Yeah, I know. Emerald is arrogant. Arrogant little fuck. Anyways, we should head back to the lab. Yeah, can we just teleport there? Can we do that? Fortunately, we do not have Surf yet. I'm heading back to my dad's lab now. You should hustle back. Thankfully, heading back to the town is always pretty easy since you can just hop down the ledges. Oh, hi, Emerald. I heard you beat Brendan on your first try. That's excellent. Brendan's been helping with my research. Extensive history as a trainer already. Yeah, that's why he sucked. And he only had one Pokemon. Receive the Pokédex. It's a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet. Alright, cool. We now have a Pokédex. Alright. Oh, you get a Pokemon and Pokédex as well. And we got some Pokeballs. Only 5. Which isn't a huge deal. We can always buy more. Okay. So, let's go ahead, head back out here, talk with the mom. Do you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? And he gave me a Pokemon. Just move into this new house, and we already want to leave. And we got the running shoes. Running shoes are the best. Throughout this entire, part, I had been so tired of moving so slow. Please be careful, and if anything happens... Alright. And that is it for the first part of our Pokemon Emerald playthrough. Again, make sure to check out Rando's channel now that you've finished this episode. But I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching.